Good day, sir. I'm Alexandra Mitch Biragadi and I'm with John Sarel Fernandez, and here's our report for Art Noveau. So, to start with the Art Nouveau, it is an ornamental style of art that flourished between about 1890 and 1910 throughout Europe and the United States. Art Nouveau is characterized by its use of a long, sinuous, organic line and was employed most often in architecture, interior design, jewelry, and glass design, posters, and illustrations. So, what inspires Art Nouveau? The natural world was the most important organic inspiration for Art Nouveau. The sinuous lines and organic forms were designed to communicate the tranquility and calming effects of nature. The drawings were also analytically accurate, reflecting advances in biological knowledge. So, who invented Art Nouveau? The term Art Nouveau first appeared in the Belgian journal L'Art Moderne in 1884, referring to a group of reform-minded sculptors, designers, and painters called Les XX or Les Vingt, whose founder members included James Esnor and Theo van Rysselberg. So, what is the main key idea of an Art Nouveau? The artists believe that all arts should be united, resulting in a unifying movement that encompasses many different art forms and fields. With the aim to modernize art and design, artists took inspiration from organic and natural forms, resulting in elegant designs with sinuous, asymmetrical curves and lines. So, Sarel will explain further for the next part of the report.
Art Nouveau. Art Nouveau was a movement in the history of design. In architecture, Art Nouveau was more kind of detail than it was style. In graphic design, the movement helped to usher in new modernism. There is no single definition or meaning of Art Nouveau, but the following are distinguishing factors. First, Art Nouveau philosophy was in favor of applying artistic designs to everyday objects in order to make beautiful things available to everyone. No objectives too utilitarian to be beautified. The next one, Art Nouveau saw no separation in principle between fine art, the painting and sculpture, and applied or decorative arts, the ceramics, furnitures, and other practical objects. Lastly, in content, this style was a reaction to a world of art which was dominated by the precise geometry of neoclassical forms. The application of Art Nouveau designs were most common in glassware, jewelry, and other decorative objects like ceramics. But the style was also applied to textile, household silver, domestic utensils, cigarette cases, furniture and lighting, as well as drawing, poster art, painting, and book illustration. The Art Nouveau characteristics was asymmetric in shape, extensive use of arches and curved forms, curved glass, curving plant-like embellishments, mosaic, stained glass, and Japanese motifs.
So, thank you for that, Sarel. And after 1910, Art Nouveau appeared old-fashioned and limited and was generally abandoned as a distinct decorative style. In the 1960s, however, the style was rehabilitated in part by major exhibitions organized by the Museum of Modern Arts in New York and at the Museo National d'Art, as well as by large-scale retrospective on Beardsley held at the Victoria and Albert Museum in London. The exhibitions elevated the status of movement, which had often been viewed by critics as a passing trend, to the level of the major modern art movement of the late 19th century. Currents of the movement were then revitalized in a pop and op art. In the popular domain, The flowery, organic lines of Art Nouveau were reviewed as a new psychedelic style in fashion and in the typography used on rock and pop album covers and in commercial advertising. So here are the examples of Art Nouveau.